Okay, so this is a 30-minute solo flow practice, and we will be starting on our spines. Please feel free to play any music in the background for yourself. And then just come to your feet in the mat, knees bent to start. And take your arms nice and wide to a T. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being present and making it to your time. Start to notice the rise and fall of the heart. The rise and fall of the belly. And then take your feet a little bit wider, allow the knees to tilt in towards each other, making it tent the legs. Take your arms to cactus or goddess. Elbows bent, palms face up. And then start to really exaggerate the arch of the lower back, press your shoulder blades. That natural space is created. Spine back. Heel toe your feet to center, allow the knees to fall open, and then bring a hand apart, hand to the belly for butterfly. Sealing in that intention, whatever you set today. To be more present. To be more connected with breath. To let go of attachment to an outcome or a situation. Start to scoop the knees up into your chest, give yourself a little squeeze, and then start to massage the spine, rock from side to side. And then change your motion from side to side to big circles, and taking the knees in towards the chest and then pressing the knees away. At the same time, navel draws into your spine so that you're protecting your lower body. Waking up the core. Changing the directions of that circle, go the other way. And for me, it always takes a moment to get comfortable with changing it up. And then take both legs up to the sky. Point to flex your feet a few times. Finding the length in the back of your hamstrings. Keep the toes pointed, navel to spine, hands behind your neck. Little pulses as you lift head and shoulders off for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower head and shoulders, knees, chest, probably got our core now. And then take your knees wide towards your armpits this time. Think of your baby pose or a modified version of it. Hugging those knees a little closer into the tops of your ribs. And then take the legs back side to side, but knees are going to stay bent, feet are going to flex. Arms come back out to a T, a little bit of core in our twist. So think of that navel pulling in to engage the core. Lower the knees and the thighs to the left as you're coming into a spine twist. Strong through your core, lift to center. And then lower over towards the right. So instead of pressing through the upper body, let the core do the work from the center. Over to the left. Come center. And then over to the right. And back to center. As we go to the left this time, pause there. Take your top leg, should be your right leg, extend it nice and long. Find more openness in the shoulders. I'm going to extend my right arm out to the side of the mat. And then start to bend into that top knee, scoop the knees into your chest. Take them over towards the right. And then extend your top left leg. Of course, I landed at the wall, so I'm just gonna use the wall for some extra length right now, placing the foot on the wall. So if you have that same situation at home, in your home studio, take advantage of that. Then you lengthen the back of the hamstrings all the way up to the glutes and lower back. Bend your knee, hug the knees into your chest. I'm gonna repeat that one more time. Take the knees over to the left, lengthen your right leg, but this time I want you to flip right onto your belly. You're gonna come off of your mat. That right leg is long to the side, and your elbows are gonna come underneath your shoulders, palms into mat, stay close, so your heart is open. Yeah, it's a little bit of play on our mat. So if this is already too much, you can always bring your palms on top of each other, forehead down instead. Try not to come into full cobra. So stay in your space for 2 more breaths. Forearms to the mat. Hold mat towards you, pull the earth towards you. And then walk your right hand nice and long until your palm lifts off. So that's the same hand on the extended leg. Weave the opposite arm underneath, threading the needle, and then scoop right back or sweep right back to your spine. And then bring your knees to your chest. It's just a fancy way of getting to our back. All right, let's do the other side. So we're gonna bring your knees over towards the right. Lengthen your left leg. And then roll right onto your belly. Into that sphinx pose on the other side. Elbows under shoulders. So my left leg is long to the side, my right leg is long to the back of my mat. Heart lifts. This time, instead of rolling back to our spine, we're just going to bring both legs side by side and then press right into child's pose as we press up. Press up and back, Halasana. Take a moment to reconnect with that intention. And then tuck your chin to chest, round your spine, roll back up to table, and readjust your hands and readjust your knees. So hands directly on the shoulder, knees equal distance. Bringing it back to basic. Move through your heart and lifting your heart, come into your cow pose. Tuck your chin to your chest, plank cat. Let's do that again. Lift the heart, drop the belly, cow pose. Arching the back. And then round in the spine, tuck your chin, chest, pressing your shoulders. One more, lift your heart. Arching the back. Rounding the spine. Come to neutral tabletop with a step, one foot, then the other behind your wrists. Inhale, find length, arm over Uttanasana, looking forward. Exhale, hold. Tucking chin to chest, round your spine. Find that space to the upper back, thoracic spine. Excuse me, in the arm back. Exhale, let's start. Let's have a beautiful practice. Inhale, arm back. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hold. Plant your hands, lead with your left leg, left foot steps back. Then your right, holding your plank or option to lower to the knees. Find space in your shoulders. And now we're all going to lower to the knees. Walk your hands a little further to the top of your mat. Find a modified chaturanga. Bend into your elbows, hug them into your ribs. Lower down with control. And then baby cobra, squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit taller than our sphinx. Either press it into plank or tuck your toes and press right back into down. Pause here, 3 breaths of rest. Knee with your left leg. Pick up the left leg from your tabletop or from your down dog. Step the left foot forward, then the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hold. Root to rise, come all the way up to stand. Smooth the arms overhead, and then exhale, hands to heart. One more time like that, so let's start inhale, arms up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, lead with your right leg this time. Right foot steps back, and your left, on your plank. And lower to the knees, readjust the hands again, walk them forward, modify chaturanga, lower down with control. Lifting, find your cobra, baby cobra to start. And then glide back down. Okay, take your rest again. 3 reps and reps. You can always come into the tabletop. Leave the right leg, right foot steps forward, then your left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reach your eyes, come all the way up to stand. Inhale, arms up, bring the palms together, and then tap the nape, the neck. Find a bit more length in the back of your neck here as you press with your thumbs. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Left foot's gonna step back. This time, plant the knee down. Finding a modified lunge. Inhale, arms up. Front knee stays above your ankles. Sink into your hips. And then open up the arms. Find those cactus and goddess arms again. Exhale, hands down. Your choice from the knees or the toes for your chaturanga. Find your way back into modified or full plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lifting baby cobra or maybe full arm cobra if the lower back is warm enough. Press yourself back, down low. Picking up your left leg, step it between your hands. And right, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root your eyes, come all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Lead the right leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Right leg steps back. Right knee lowers. Find modified crescent. Inhale, lift. And then exhale, sink into your hips. Find those goddess arms again. Building a little bit of fire, a little bit of heat. Maybe that breath is coming out of your mouth now as you sigh. Exhale, hands down. Find your ways to your plank from the knees or the toes. Chaturanga. Lifting baby cobra, swings, or full cobra. And then press back down up. 3 reps of reps. Lead with the right leg. Right foot steps forward. Then left. Little tiny bit quicker. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Reach, rise, roll up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Adding on to that flow. Inhale. Arms ascend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Lower the knee again. Inhale, lift to modified crescent. But this time we're going to exhale, press it back into our half splits. So you can stay nice and tall with me here, like long hands behind your blocks. Left hip presses forward. Yep, there it is. And then bring yourself back forward and into your knee. Step back to your plank. Your choice of vinyasa, chaturanga. Lifting, finding your cobra or up dog, maybe. Press back, down, up. Laying with that count of 3 breaths today. Leading with your left leg, step it forward between your hands. Bend your right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Roll all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Right side, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Right foot steps back. Lower your right knee down, untap your toes. Inhale, lift. Find your modified crescent. Exhale, press the sit bones back, lengthen through your front leg. And this time, right hip press a little bit forward. So I'm pretending my blocks are there, just letting my hands float. Core is keeping me lifted, chest is lifted. And walk yourself back forward, pressing yourself into your plank or step back to your plank. Chaturanga. Lifting, find your cobra. And this time we're going to offer Balasana, child's pose, as your rest. Unless you really want to come into down dog. Okay, rest time is over. Meet in tabletop. And we're going to leave with the right leg again. Right foot's going to step forward. This time we're going to tuck the toes back, knees going to lift. Weight is into the front thigh. Bend into that knee to lift you up to crescent. And then finding that lunge. So my front knee stays above my ankle. My knee works to the outer edge. Playing with goddess arms again. Bend your elbows. Can you think of that left hip bone, pubic bone tilting towards your chin so you find the length in the back quad. And on your exhale, you're going to land on that back foot, Virabhadrasana B. Warrior B is an imaginary heels arch alignment, shoulders back. Flip the palm, exalted warrior, allowing that hand to rest the back thigh. So try not to dump your weight into that back leg, using the core to keep you lifted. And I know that it usually feels good to lengthen that front leg and keep it bent. Inhale, lift to center. Exhale, side angle pose. Finding that space through the ribs. Finding that length from the hip up towards the shoulder. Inhale, lift back, warrior B. On your exhale, wiggle your hands down, step into your plank. Take your vinyasa of choice. Chaturanga. Lifting cobra. Maybe pressing to the tops of the feet for up dog. And then press back down dog. Let's set up the same way. Come back to table. Left foot steps forward. Tuck your toes, lift your knee, finding that lunge. Weight forward, bend into your back knee, core on to lift you up to crescent. Sink into crescent, bend into cactus arms. And this time, keep it going to chin, right hip a little bit more forward. And exhale, land in warrior B. So right foot this time, lined up with right to your mat. Find that extension through the arms. Find a bit more focus and a bit more strength by pressing the palms down. Flip your front palm, exalted. Remember, we're not dumping into that back leg. There's a little bit, maybe a medium compression here. So for me, it's tissue and tissue, my belly to my belly. And I'm okay with that, as long as it's not going to bone on bone. So listen to your body. And lift yourself back up. Warrior B. Exhale. Side angle pose. Reaching through those fingertips. Finding that length from the top of your shoulder down to your hip. Core on, navel spine. Lift back up. Warrior B. Exhale. Wiggle the hands down. Step it to your plank. Chaturanga. Lift up. Find your cobra. And then press back into down dog. This time, walk to the back of your mat. Find your forward fold. That's a little bit of body strength, upper body, a little bit of core. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. We're going to put our weight into our left leg and start to come all the way standing with our right knee into our chest. Open up the right knee to the side. Flexing in the foot. The left arm can reach up to the sky or come out to the side. I'm going to stick with goddess arms. Now to bring that knee to center, so you can stack that knee over top of its opposite. I will face the camera for that one. Coming into Virabhadrasana. So right knee comes to center, knee stacks over left. Option to curl those right side toes. Let's add the arms, left arm in front, palm facing the sky. Right arm on top. Bend your elbows, either bring your palms together or hands to the top of your shoulders. And then lift your elbows so they're aligned with your shoulders. Stay here or sit into your chair. Squeezing everything up from that pubic bone all the way to your crown. Release the hands first to your hips, uncross the legs, find your forward fold. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Transfer your weight into your right leg, navel to spine, come up onto the left side of toes. Bring your left leg with you into your chest and stand. Take it out to the side. Right arm either extends, comes up, or join me for goddess arms, half thighs. So noticing when we get into these fiery poses, our breath starts to change. For me, I want to sigh out of the mouth now because there's a lot of heat. Feel some sweat. And then we'll bring that knee to center. We'll switch hands and then cross our knee. A little whoop around. Cross the left knee over top for our right. Right arm in front. Left arm crosses for Godasana. Palms together or hands to shoulders. You're finding that you are overheating, then I suggest hands to shoulders so it's not at the base of the front of your face. Elbows still align with those shoulder blades. And then option to sit as long as you are not rounding forward. Keep your chest nice and tall. One more breath here. Release the hands to your hips, uncross that leg. Let's flow. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Walk yourself out to your plank. Find your core as you do so. Chaturanga. Lifting up and through to your cobra. And then pressing back, down up. Leading with the right leg lifts. Bring right knee to the inside of right wrist, your Ekapada or half pigeon. Left leg is long, maybe pick up the knee and then plant it down. Left foot presses forward. Lead with your heart. And then decide if you're coming onto blocks or forearms, or if you're staying tall with the arms. You can always come to your spine for a figure four, thread the needle. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. We'll bring our hands underneath our shoulders. Pressing yourself up and back. Shake it out in a 3-legged dog or even a 3-legged table. Lowering the foot and let's switch. Left leg lifts. Knee to the inside of wrist. Heel above your groin. Picking up that back knee as you tuck your toes. Get a bit more length with back leg. Land the knee down. Untuck your toes and then press right hip forward. Lean the heart. And then come into forearms. Blocks. Let's stay nice and tall. Maybe notice which side is speaking more loudly to you today. For me, it's usually my left side, also this side. Maybe you need to be a bit more gentle on that side, a little taller, honoring each side where it's at. This time in your pigeon, tuck your chin to your chest to find more space for the upper back. Staying here for 2 more breaths. Start to walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up. Shake it out again. 3-legged dog, or from your knee, could be 3-legged table. If you need to finish with the vinyasa, feel free to, or come all the way to your sit bones. Finishing with both pose, heels into the earth, heart lifted, arms extend, find your way all the way down to your spine from the center of your mat. And maybe bring the knees into your chest, thanking your body for its strength today, for its mobility, for keeping you lifted. And finding your way with the legs nice and long to the corners of your mat. Your arms out by your side, take up as much space as you need. These last 3 breaths are just for you. I am present. I am at peace with my body. And I use my breath as my guide. If you have the time and space to stay longer on your mat today, I encourage you to do that. If you are ready to move, plant the feet back into the mat. Roll on to your favorite side, using the bicep as a pillow. Just take a moment to pause again. And using your top leg extended long, press it up, come to seated, nice and slow. Palms to our heart center, Anahata. Gratitude for this body, gratitude for this practice, and gratitude for our mental and physical health. Bringing our thumbs to third eye, Anahata chakra, for our intuition. To our mouth and our throat, Vishuddha, for speaking our truth with love and kindness. And back to that heart space of Anahata, for compassion, compassion to ourselves, compassion to our community. Thank you for being here today and trusting in me as your teacher, your guide. I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever you choose to do with it. And my heart to yours. Put a love in your heart. Namaste.